The headache I've had was very intense. It's like once I have it, it's so severe that if I'm standing up, I'll feel like I'm going to be knocked out. If I'm whatever I'm doing, it's so severe that I have to stop what I'm doing. It's pretty much a 10. It was 10 out of 10. It's lasted for 1 to 2 days, if not. When it was on real bad occasions, it lasted for nearly a week. Other times my headaches were 5 to 6, but generally, constantly, my headaches were always around about 5. I had to stop going to work, so nothing ever really stopped my headaches, and the doctors really didn't know what my headaches were. The headaches were all the time. I mean, when it was very, very severe, it came on very severe. I'd have to lie down, or I had to go to hospital, and they had to calm me down, and it would last 24 hours to 48 hours. No tablets would have worked. They had to inject something into me, and my headache sort of pretty much calmed down a bit. But for about 4 years now, I've had constant headache, and it's been up and down. About nearly a year, about 8 months ago, I blacked out, and I was admitted to Adam Brooks Hospital in Cambridge. And when I regained consciousness, I found that I was stuttering. My voice was my voice wasn't there, and the doctors didn't know exactly what the problem was, so they kept me in for 2.5 weeks. Which after I've been going back and forth to the hospital, I've been doing MRI checks, all sorts of checks. I've had lung punctures done, and they couldn't come down to the exact point of what my headache is. I've had all types of things done to me. I've had medicines. I've had paracetamol. The medicine I was given recently was a depression. They thought maybe it was something to do with depression, because they couldn't find out what else it was. But nothing worked. My voice disappeared about nearly 6 months ago now, and that was due to the headache. And they didn't know exactly what the problem was, and why my speech disappeared. And I tried all types of stuff. I even went to see somebody who spoke to me and tried to do one-on-one tuition to try and get my voice back. Then they thought it was pre-droma symptoms and a type of epilepsy as well, which because of the headaches was so bad that they thought maybe my stuttering and my voice was something to do with epilepsy as well. But they still couldn't pinpoint the exact symptoms. After I was sent home, I also saw psychologists. I've also seen speech therapists, and it was just going on for months and months. I first heard about Hijama from a friend of mine who said that he had Hijama done in London. I wasn't particularly very sure about it, as a concept of having blood drawn out from your body was a very scary experience, and the thought of having cups on you, and I thought it was all a bit very scary. I heard about Hijama Clinic in Leicester, and I came here after a while just to. I had to have something done. Nothing was working. No medicine was working. So I came down here, had a Hijama done in six different places on my head. And as soon as I had that done, my body it just felt more energetic. I just felt more awake, more aware. and the whole scare sort of the whole thing about it was all a complete complete sort of drama. It was nothing like that at all. It was very professional. I was very happy, and that it just went very smoothly. Straight after that, I felt like running a marathon. I've been coming here for a 3 months. I've had it done 3 times, so it's once a month as a course, part of my course. Over the 3 months, the first time I had it done, my speech came back straight away, and it lasted for nearly three weeks. And during that time, I felt okay. I felt well. There was times when my speech would slowly come back, and I was stuttering at certain points. The second time I had it done, my speech was bad again, and then I had after the Hijama, I felt well for the same sort of time, 2 to 3 weeks. My headaches totally went. I didn't have any headaches at all. After the first time, I also started driving my car again as well, which I haven't been driving for years. I felt confident enough to drive my car, and doctors said yes, it's fine, and they were actually surprised themselves on how quickly I was recovering. I was told to reduce my medicine because the medicine I was having was so strong, and the side effects were so massive that that we didn't know what if the side effects were also affecting me. So I've reduced it by 50% slowly, and I was gradually reducing it, and even up to today, I'm actually down to about between 50 to 100 milligrams of my medicine, and I've regained my speech, and it's been really good. I'm really happy because it's the stress within myself. When you don't have a speech, it's really bad. So I've had it done for now 3 months, and this is my third time I've had it done, and I feel wonderful. If you're suffering from migraines, headaches, anything like that at all, definitely give it a go. If you're scared, don't be scared. I was scared, and I had it, and there was nothing to be scared about. It's just like a little scratch, someone just pinching you, or it's just more like that. And as soon as you have it done, you'll feel more awake in yourself. You'll feel a lot more better. And the other thing is, there's no side effect. There's nothing that possibly could go wrong. I had it done, and I felt really bad, and I don't think there's many people out there who'd have worse migraines than myself. It's definitely 100% winner. Definitely, I don't think you'll take the wrong decision.